Hey, how's it going? I know it's been a while and probably sucks more for me than it sucks for you, but hey, it's a new year and let's try to make this year a better year than years before. If you want to skip all this stuff, just click right here, it'll take you straight to the video. For anyone else, what is this all about? So you maybe remember these silly videos that I used to make about my trip around the world, and if you do remember them, you probably also remember that they never got finished at all. So if you were one of these persons that thought these videos are going to be finished anytime soon, I really want to make an apology to you. Kind of includes myself as well, because I thought they're going to be finished anytime soon, but that didn't work out. So I'm really sorry for that, and I kind of want to explain why this happened. It's not an excuse for anything, I just really want to explain why this happened and yeah, what's going to come. So, while I was on my trip, I think at episode 9, I kind of realized that it's not going to work. I can't finish all these videos while I'm traveling. And that was due to the fact because I was traveling to a lot of cities for a very short amount of time, that I kind of had to make a decision. Do I want to edit half of the day in front of my computer, edit all the videos and not experience anything, or do I go out and experience something for further videos? And you know, I kind of decided for the second option, and I thought it was the right decision. And the plan was that when I'm in Australia, because I had to work there for a long time, and then I thought, man, just catch up with the videos, then you'll have enough time and you don't experience a lot of different things because you're just working. That was the plan. But back then I had no idea how my living situation in Australia is going to look like. Turned out the living situation was pretty ridiculous. I had to share a flat with 17 people, and yeah, 17 people, that's right. And life is so expensive there, and I didn't earn that much to afford an own flat. So yeah, that living situation was kind of shitty when it came down to making these videos, because there was always somebody in the flat, it was always noisy in the flat, and there was always somebody sleeping in the flat. So recording videos like I do right now, that would just totally piss people off, and then there was just no way. And that really pissed me off a little bit, that I wasn't able to do that anymore, because I figured really quick, wow, you made a few videos, you couldn't catch up, and you can't catch up with them now, so what will happen, right? Kept on traveling, made more videos. I made like so many videos. It's a ridiculous amount of work that I have in front of me. And yeah, then I came back and I kind of wanted to make these videos then, but then I also had to think about what am I going to do in life. I mean, we all go through that struggle, and I had to make a decision. Do I going to work or do I going to study? And I kind of wanted to study. I wanted to get into film school, to get in touch with people that do the same thing like I do, because I really don't know anyone who's interested in this. But to go into film school, you know, you have to have working experience in the industry. So I applied for an internship at a company that does film, and I got accepted. But I was living really far away from that company. So on top of my working hours full time, I also had to I had a daily commute of 4 hours with public transport, which is ridiculous. Each day, 4 hours. That was pretty tough though. So there was basically no life. It was just me working and traveling, and yeah, the same thing all over again. And then I had no time to make these videos, which really pissed me off again. Before I had that internship, I tried to build a portfolio for film school, because that's also something you need. And that took a little bit of time as well. Long story short, after my internship, they offered me a job and I accepted, and I wasn't living in a big city. My work wasn't a big city, so to anyone who ever tried to find a flat in a big city, man, that's a pain in the ass. And to me, to get the flat that I'm in right now, that took me a year. And yeah, so that whole year I just had to do this shitty travel, 4 hours every day. And yeah, it really sucked up all of my life and all my energy. It was really painful, really. So yeah, now that I live in the city and I live close by work, I have much more time to work on these videos, and that's kind of what this talk is about. So with the start of this new year, I just want to make more of these videos that should have been done way earlier, I think 3 years or something, which is super ridiculous. But yeah, that's kind of what this is about. So I want to spend as much time as I can making these videos, but I don't want to prioritize them about more important new projects that I can really grow on. Because look, these videos, quality-wise, they're not so good, but they're still really difficult to make, because you have to imagine I have like so many bullshit clips from back in the day, because I had no idea what I was doing with the camera, you know, just record, hit the record button, that's about it. So now I have all these bullshit clips that have no story in them, and my job now is to make a story out of them and to kind of make them entertaining, or to get a point across, and that is super difficult to do. If anyone ever tried to do something like this, it's tough, really tough though. So my goal is to make one of these videos a month. That sounds very unambitious, but you have to imagine I have a full-time job and I don't want to spend every single second in my free time that I have working on these videos because, you know, you have friends to meet, you have a life to live as well. And you know, just trying to get the balance, you know, I really want to work on them and I will work on them. I just don't work 200% on them. I'll try to work as much as I can on them, but I don't want to like leave life behind because I've done that last year while I was traveling to work every day, and yeah, I have enough of that. But still, I really want to work on these videos. It's a lot of fun for me doing that. And again, I really want to apologize. That's kind of what this whole video is about. And yeah, so without any further ado, let's get straight back to work. Let's go. Alright, let's get to work. What's up YouTube, I'm Claudius from Hamburg, Germany, and over the next 20 months, I'll travel the world. From Europe to North and South America. Make stuff in Brazil for the World Cup. Okay, I need a new intro. Alright, let's jump right into it this time, guys. And that's where we're buying a shitload of beer right here. And then there was no more talking, just drinking. And driving. Sorry Alonso, no drinks for you. We're doing this responsible here.
Fuck are we, dude?
Yeah, where the fuck are we? We're at a rodeo, so time for more beer. And after a few, I had to do some drinking and riding. So actually the plan was to drink and sit on a horse, but by accident I got the horse to take off. And it turns out I'm not too bad of a drunk rider. Well, not perfect. So no beer for the horse that day. But that only means more beer for me.
Cheers guys! Drunk around the world on a horse!
And the day after, my friend Ceci picked me up so we could keep the drinking level up. And to do that properly, we met up with Ceci's friends and crashed 3 house parties that night. Cheers! So after all that drinking, I had to face reality again. It was time for me to leave. But to understand the upcoming parts and to get a better feeling for my situation from now on, it's important to bring up what happened in Vegas again. And yes, I know, we're missing out on some club footage here, but did I mention I lost my credit card again? Yes, again.
But next time, don't lose your credit card.
Exactly. So first thing to know is that all my time in California, I had no own money at all, just debts, and they kept on rising a lot. So a month after Vegas, I should have actually received my new and 3rd credit card on my trip by now, but that wasn't quite the case yet. Alright, so here it is. Officially the last chance for my credit card to arrive, and if it's not in the mail right now, then I'm gonna miss my plane to Peru on Monday. So let's see how that goes. Nothing in there yet, so... And since there was nothing else that I could do about it, why not going to a surprise birthday party and having a few beers instead? And also having a few beers with the soccer team again. And alone, why not? So it's about 9 o'clock at night tonight, and Yeah, actually I should be on my way to Peru, Lima right now. It's not the case, so... The next day I went to the post office to see what the hell was going on. So I just made my complaint about my missing credit card here at the post office. And so he says that the worst case it takes 5 more days for my mail to get here. Hopefully he's right with that. He wasn't right with that. It's shitty, dude, really. So then a few days passed by while I was literally just hanging around. And then I went again. So I'm on my way to the post office again, and they don't have any good news for me today. And I have to make a decision if I order an emergency credit card and go with that to South America, or if I wait for the card to arrive, or if I order a new card. And ordering a new card will take at least 2 weeks, so that's actually not an option. So I waited over an hour now. Nobody takes care of me there. It's the most shittiest service I've ever experienced. Yeah, have to order a new card. There's no way around it. So I just got the best call right now from Visa International, and they tell me my credit card, my emergency credit card, comes tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. in the morning. How awesome is that? I mean, it's not a real credit card, but dude, I have money again. Finally, that's amazing. And here we are, not even 24 hours after ordering the emergency credit card. Now it's there. But the most important thing, now we got money back to pay everybody back everything for 1 month. Back on track, I would say. And that's a good thing, makes me feel good. It's a really good feeling to finally be able to pay everything back you owned after a while. And that's, yeah, super glad that works finally. And now I have to do some research and see if I take off tomorrow, but I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna do that. Cheers, guys. Because we're finishing up strong here in Cali. Alright, so it's time to do some wakeboarding now. So we're gonna drive up to the lake. That wasn't too bad for the first time hanging on a boat, and also with 8 beers already.
You had that many beers?
Yeah, I already drank 8 beers before doing that.
You just want to get me in trouble, don't you?
So yeah, that's it. I left. And I would have loved to show you that, but on top of losing 3 credit cards already, I also managed to lose the footage of the upcoming 48 hours. So yeah, I don't know how that happened. But hey, we'll get to that in the next episode when I see you down in Lima, Peru. So cheers. Oh, and you're asking why it's my 3rd credit card on this trip already? Well, the first one I took on this trip and lost that one here in Canada.
So Claudius fucked up on his first night out on the town. He's basically living on edge.
Yep, I have like 30 more bucks to spend and that's about it. And once I received it back, it was already blocked, so that thing was useless. Shit. Received a new one in the mail about 3 weeks later. Lost that a week after in Vegas. Did I mention I lost my credit card again? Yes, again. And then here we are traveling to South America with this shit. That's one more tequila suicide, guys.
Okay. Wait, this is not a real thing.
This is true.
This is
not filming.
Okay, that's insane.
He's ridiculous.
Viva Germany!
Deutschland!